Hello guys and welcome in today's episode. First things first, I owe you an apology for not finishing the first series of me completing the evaluation phase of my Forex Funds 200,000k account. It was obviously failed by me and I stopped posting the videos, which I'm really sorry about, but it's hard sometimes to be fully transparent with your trading, and I've made that channel to be fully transparent. I failed this miserably. Actually, I did pass the evaluation phase 1 and failed miserably at the second phase, which I didn't record. I started again and I'm after the evaluation phase 1. To not spoil anything, let's get started and let's see how the trade goes in that first phase. I've recorded live 2 days of my trading and I will show you the live footage of me trading this first 2 days, and then I will go through the rest of the days and go through all the trades and explain you my thought process and how I behave on this challenge. So without further ado, let's get started and let's start from the day 1 of the challenge. Day 1 of the challenge was honestly horrible. I've started it and I felt the tension, like the pressure to be successful, to pass this challenge finally. Because I've failed this year 2 challenges, but one of them I made a free reset several times, so I've probably failed 2 challenges, but on 4 or 5 of them I was a break even and I was like in the middle of nowhere for major time this year. So yeah, I've started the day, looked at the chart, price broke through my levels, the Kinjon M5 level, and I started shorting, but things go the other way and the price started to go up basically. So what I do, I've waited and I saw this, that the price are forming huge wicks on the upside on the 1 minute chart, so I've started adding to the shorts, increasing my short position at the time. So all of this trading was awful. Like when the price started to go against me, basically, I've started to basically panic and change my strategy. Like I started buying, I don't know why, but I saw that price starts pumping and I immediately pressed the buy button. I don't know why. Like I do know why. I was trading bad. I wasn't in the mood to trade that day. But yeah, I bought the challenge, so I thought that I need to trade it. As you can see here, this is basically more like gambling that day. I was pressing the buttons buy or sell. It was a disaster. Like at one point I was like 3% down, when 2% is my daily maximum loss of the trade. This is awful trading. Don't do this at home. This is just pure gambling and clicking the buttons randomly. Like the monkey can do it better than me probably, because the monkey wouldn't get the emotions connected to the money. So yeah, basically I've wasted 2 hours of my time clicking the buttons, not doing like productive things. The trade should end at, I don't know, I should just follow my strategy and don't get emotions involved. But I was so focused on earning the money that day that I just basically lost my mind. Like yeah, I was so focused on equity of my account and the balance of my account, not on what is market doing right now, just randomly pressing the buttons. So I've been lucky that day. So the price eventually came to the take profit. Like I earned money that day on the challenge account, but it was awful trading, really awful trading. I've earned basically on that trade, on that session, like that there was a lot of trades. Like I don't know how many, but it seems like there was like several, like tens of trades, maybe 100 of trades. But eventually all of them went somewhere in a profit, like 1% profit on all of the trades. Yeah, it was really frustrating day to trade, and I shouldn't do those things. Never should do these things again. Yeah, and then we are moving to the New York session, the Nasdaq. I've traded it same day as this DAX trade. It were better in some way. I've got a bias that the price will go long in terms of my Kinjon lines. So as soon as price started broke the highs of the previous ones, I started buying. Then price came down to the Kinjon line and I've started buying more. Eventually closed those positions, but this was better than the first session. I started to buy the Nasdaq. Then when price started to go up, I was basically focused on earning the 1 or 2% that day and just go away from the computer. The first session, the London session, drained me a bit from the energy, so I just took what was left on the table and took this 1%, and I was total of the 2% in plus of the day for the challenge. So that was the first day of the challenge. So the first day ended in a 2% profit. I started the second day of the challenge again from the London session. I've traded the DAX 40. So basically when again this same scenario happened, the price started to break the 5-minute Kinjon line and it broke previous highs of the 1-minute candles. I started to buy 25 lots each. Basically price didn't do much. About 30-40 minutes it was ranging. I just watched the chart, and when the price came up, it broke this consolidation. I told myself like, okay, I will put move the stop loss to small profit, the 0.5% profit near the lows and the 1-minute Kinjon line, and I've put the take profit on the 1% gain. So if the price came up, I will earn 1%. If it came down, I will earn 0.5%. I was again like really drained from energy after this consolidation earlier. Like the price didn't do anything for 40 minutes. So I've just said to myself, fuck it. Either I'll earn some money or I earn some more money. So yeah, I've put this stop loss, and it eventually was triggered. Earned 0.5%. That session, so we were 5,000 up on the challenge, 11,000 to go. So this is unfortunately end of my live footage from the first phase. So let's get back to the charts, and I will show you the rest of my trades on the MT4. So we are back in the charts. So this was the next day, the 5th of July, again, Nasdaq. So I've started pretty late. I was late for the session start, where we have clear move up. So I've noticed that we got this retracement around the 5-minute Kinjon line. I thought that we can make this higher and we'll bounce back a little bit. So I've started to buying the 4 positions around here. Price moved down. I saw this retracement around this blue line, which is the Kinjon line from 1 hour time frame. It break through. I should probably close this position, but I didn't. So after it came to around my break even, I closed it all and called it a day. It was a small profit, around $200. Not much, but yeah, again, like I shouldn't force that. That was the forced trade because I was late for the session opening when I trade the most. So yeah, I shouldn't even trade that day. That I was lucky that it didn't break through more than this. Basically, when the price breaks from whichever Kinjon line, it either forms another red candle in that example, and it really plummets down really quickly. But in that case, the price started to form a low around this area, so it came back eventually. And yeah, I got out. Yeah, moving to the next day, again 6th of July, next day. Also been late for the session opening, but in that case I saw that we basically came down, and the whole day was really bearish, like 160 points. We formed several lows here, but this low formed the higher highs, and the price really started to respect that area. So then I saw that we formed around 2, 3, 4, 5 lows in that area. We also break the Kijun line. I thought that we can make a retracement from all of this movement downwards from that day, so I added 3 positions here. Price broke the 5-minute time frame Kijun line, and I basically closed all of this on small profit around 1%. So as you can see, I think I have an issue with challenges. I focus too much on the price, on my balance level. I don't watch what the market does. I trading more of my balance than I trade the market. Normally, like in my view on the market, in my strategy, I would keep this position until we form the lower low. So maybe I should keep this position around, I don't know, here when we make the lower low or when we break the 5-minute line. But in that case, I've traded the balance basically, so I closed it at 1% gain. Yeah, so moving on to the next day. This is the 7th of July, DAX again. So now I was on the London session. So at the start of the London session, I saw that the price started to, we have the downtrend and the price started to move down. I've added 2 positions here, added 2 here, added some more here, close it all down here with nice profit, and I should do more trades like that. Like I'm really struggling to find a exit level. But yeah, I'm like I said before, I'm trading too much of my balance than I do trade the market basically. So yeah, that's what I'm struggling. This trade make me 1.5%, so around $3,000 on the account. Then I took a break. I saw that we started to consolidate a bit, break the high of the consolidation, went up, and here is the trade that I shouldn't do. So I saw this move up. So basically when this happens, I saw that we eventually will start to take a correction of this movement. So as soon as I saw this red candle forming and it closes red, I added the position here, 2 more here, around here, and I should probably close this around 1-minute Kijun line because it's only the correction, like we have this movement up. So I tried to catch the correction move because I thought I am late to this. So in that case, I should close all of the things around here, or when we break the low, the Kijun line here. I've pretty much closed it too late. So I've added more here and like I reconnected to my mind and said to myself, it won't go down, just close it, and I close it. And as you can see, it actually went up a little bit more. So yeah, that wasn't a good trade in terms of managing the trade, but my thought process was kinda correct. We didn't break this high, so this correction move was valid. Then moving on to the Nasdaq, and as you can see, all of the mess here, and it was somewhat controlled mess. I will go through all of this. This was basically the news day. It was NFP day, I think. NFP or CPI, there was 2 of them last week. So basically we've got this news which made the Nasdaq go like 100 points, around 199 points, 98. So again, as soon as I saw this red candle, I thought, okay, we're correcting the move. I sold this, and as I said before, I thought this was a correction. So I've closed it around the Kijun line, where I don't know what happens. Maybe if the candle closed below the 5-minute Kijun line, I will keep this trade to the other Kijun line, but it closes in the middle, so I thought that I don't know what will happen, so I will close this. Then I tried to buy this area of support, of Kijun support, and of the support from the consolidation before market open, before the news, basically. My original thought process was I start buy here, and keep this to the 5-minute Kijun line. But I've moved the stop loss to break even and I got stopped out. So yeah, then I waited an hour and I saw that we are in the downtrend basically. The Kijun lines are below it. The 1 minute Kijun line is below the 5 minute. So in short term we have downtrend. And on the session start, the market opens and I've started to sell this 3-5 positions, which I added here. So I've had the flashbacks from the first day of this when I have this all things messed up. So when I saw this candle, I thought I should close this or I should hedge this. So I decided to hedge this, and I thought that we will came here to this highs and the Kijun line from 5 minute. So I've closed the hedge around here and added to the shorts more aggressively. Like keep in mind that that day was the same day when I've already made some money. Like I was 2% up on the day, so I thought that I've recently watched some YouTubers that have like more quote-unquote fuck it way of thinking about challenges overall. So yeah, I thought fuck it, and either I'm stopped out on the break-even that day or I passed the challenge. So I've added aggressively when I saw this retracement, added more here and closed this. Opening, closing positions is my not really good habit, but price eventually made a huge move down, and as I said, I've closed it all around here, and I've made the evaluation phase 1 8% in around 6 days, I think. So yeah, this is it. This is the evaluation process, and I can show you the statement with all of my statistics and all of the trades which I took. Yeah, so this is the equity curve. It's kind of smooth, but it was only because I've traded this first day pretty poorly and didn't pay attention to the losses on the first day. It would have been worse if I followed my strategy, but in the end, in the later days, it was kind of good. So yeah, total trades 107, kind of a lot, like 20 trades a day, 22 trades a day, around that mark. Profit factor kind of good, loss profit. Maximal drawdown is kind of wrong in that way that it only takes the balance, not at equity. In terms of equity, I was down at max 3%. Not bad, but a little bit too close to the maximal daily drawdown. You have here also the statistics for profit trade and the losing trade. So yeah, I'm happy to pass this first evaluation phase, keeping all of these things transparent for you. If I'm losing, if I'm winning, I will post everything to show you that the trading is not always like it is in the Lambos and the yachts and the luxury life, but it's kind of struggling. It's not that easy to earn the money. There are no free dinners and no holy grail of trading. At the end of the day, there is you and the market and the computer you are sitting in front of, and you need to prove that you are a good trader and you follow your rules and follow your strategy. That being said, it's the end of this video. Hope you enjoy it somehow. If yeah, leave a like and check out the description for the link to my Forex funds. They are pretty reliable. As always, take care. Bye.